Transfer news live, deadline day updates on Aubameyang to Arsenal, Giroud, Mahrez and more. Transfer news live, deadline day latest updates as Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang closes on Arsenal move. Olivier Giroud looks set to make a switch to Chelsea, and the likes of Manchester United and Liverpool consider strengthening in the final hours of the window. Wednesday, January 31st 4:45 am, Man United striker Zlatan Ibrahimovic signed a contract with LA Galaxy 3 weeks ago. The Swede has been heavily linked with a switch to MLS, with LA Galaxy appearing to be the most likely destination. And according to L'Equipe, the former Barcelona striker penned a deal with the American side 3 weeks ago. Ibrahimovic is currently recovering from an injury setback he suffered last month. And the report claims that he will finish his rehabilitation at United before heading to California ahead of the season kicking off in March. 400 am, Antoine Griezmann is now a shock transfer target for Real Madrid according to reports. The France international has been heavily linked with a move to Barcelona, while Manchester United have also been interested in his signature. Throwing a spanner in the works, however, are Don Balon's stunning new claims that rivals Real Madrid have contacted Atletico about their star man. They report that Los Blancos president Florentino Perez sees Griezmann as a bargain in comparison to other options: Harry Kane, Eden Hazard and Paulo Dybala. Atletico would not be in favor of selling their talisman to their most bitter rival, but Real knows that money talks. 3:15 am, Arsenal never wanted Olivier Giroud to join Borussia Dortmund as part of the Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang deal. That's according to Sky Sports pundit Guillaume Balag. It could be interesting to see if Giroud eventually goes, he told Transfer Talk podcast. They wanted to leave Giroud away from this deal because they felt there could be an auction for him, so they didn't want him as part of the deal. It will be separate because they feel there is more than one club interested in him. They reckon they want to get about £28 m, £30 m for Giroud, which seems quite optimistic. 2:30 am, Lionel Messi has hinted that he wants to join David Beckham's new MLS franchise in Florida. The Barcelona star congratulated Beckham on launching his long-planned Major League Soccer team via social media. On Monday, the Manchester United legend announced that his team would eventually come together in Florida. Messi, 30, sent a video message, stating, "First of all, congratulations. I would like to wish you a lot of luck in this project, in this new stage of yours." 200 am, Manchester City's pursuit of Riyad Mahrez is panic buying according to the Mirror's chief football writer John Cross. He told BBC 5 Live, "I guess it's credit to City that they've got the finance to go for a player for a short-term fix if you like, because that's what I think it is. I don't think if Sane hadn't got injured on Sunday they would be in the market for Mahrez now. I think they would have waited to get someone, perhaps even Mahrez, in the summer." Wednesday, January 31st 1:30 am, Lucas Moura has passed his Tottenham medical and looks set to complete his move from Paris Saint-Germain in the next 24 hours. The Brazilian winger had travelled to London on the Eurostar en route to the Spurs training ground. Moura discussed personal terms and underwent tests with the Tottenham medical staff at their Anfield base. The 25-year-old was desperate to quit PSG, having been frozen out by boss Unai Emery. He had issued various "come and get me please," and despite rumoured interest from Manchester United, Spurs' £25 million bid was accepted. 100am, Mauro Icardi is desperate to play for Real Madrid despite his love for Inter Milan according to his international Jorge Sampaoli. Icardi has been linked with a move away from San Siro in recent days, but Inter have always denied the rumors. Icardi is being observed by, and seems keen on, Real Madrid, Sampaoli told Spanish daily AS. On Monday he fueled speculation he could move to the Bernabeu by posting a picture on Instagram with a caption "To be able to say goodbye is to grow." 12:30am, Olivier Giroud will join Chelsea today, allowing Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang to sign for Arsenal. That's according to BBC journalist David Ornstein. He told BBC 5 Live, "We reached a deadlock that moved on today, and it seemed a consensus had been reached with Giroud joining Chelsea for around £20 million, Batshuayi going to Dortmund and Aubameyang, who flew over to Arsenal's training ground today and is due to undergo a medical tomorrow, joining Arsenal." But then later in the day Marina Granovskaya, the Chelsea director and transfer negotiator, dug her heels in and tried to drive the price of Giroud down, who is 31 years old, and Arsenal didn't react well to that and threatened to pull out of negotiations for Giroud with Chelsea and send him off to Dortmund. So it would have been a straight swap with Aubameyang in terms of the clubs, and Chelsea would have been cut out of the equation. However, I think the most likely outcome remains that Giroud will go to Chelsea, Aubameyang to Arsenal and Batshuayi to Dortmund. If that's going to happen, Chelsea and Arsenal need to agree a fee. My understanding is that is not done yet, but I think that is now the most likely scenario, Giroud to Chelsea, to set the other deals in motion. 12am, welcome to our coverage of transfer deadline day. Let's kick things off with an update on Olivier Giroud to Chelsea, shall we? Arsene Wenger has confirmed the France international may have played his last game for the Gunners following defeat to Swansea just a few hours ago. He said, "It's a possibility, but all that will be decided tomorrow morning. We will inform you once that is more definite." Deadline day possible deals. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang is in London undergoing a medical at Arsenal. Chelsea are set to sign Olivier Giroud after the Dortmund striker joins the Gunners. Riyad Mahrez has handed in a transfer request, and Leicester, Man City have had a £55 million bid rejected. Lucas Moura expected to be confirmed as a Tottenham player before 11pm deadline. Southampton Quincy Promes after having bid rejected. Stoke in talks with Senegal international Badou Ndiaye.